If you're thinking about moving here to Port St. Lucie, Florida, one of the hottest new communities that you'll want to know about is Cadence at Tradition. This gated neighborhood combines modern homes, family-friendly amenities, and overall one of the best values here in Tradition. Today, I'm giving you a complete breakdown so you can decide if Cadence is the right fit for you. Hey everyone, my name is Spencer Bailey, a local Florida realtor here on Florida's East Coast. I help buyers just like you find their dream home here in the beautiful sunshine state of Florida, and I'd love to help you out as well. If you have any questions or if you're planning to move, don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information will be on screen here and in the description down below. With that being said, let's dive right into today's video. So Cadence is being built by Mattamy Homes, one of the biggest private builders here in North America. When the community is complete, there will be close to 1,000 homes here, including both townhomes and single-family home options. Currently, they're wrapping up phase 1 right now, and they're starting phase 2, which will bring another 245 homes to the community, as well as a second amenity center. The location inside Tradition is excellent. You're going to be minutes from Tradition Square, so you've got Publix, you've got Target, you have restaurants and weekly events happening there. The Cleveland Clinic Tradition Hospital is also right there, and I-95 is just down the road. Jensen Beach is about a half hour away, West Palm Beach is just under an hour away, and you're just about 2 hours from Miami and maybe an hour and a half from downtown Orlando. Tradition itself is one of the fastest growing parts of Port St. Lucie here, and with new residents, shops, and parks constantly being added and developed, it's clear why. Take a look around me, it's absolutely beautiful and meticulously maintained. Cadence at Tradition is really the entry-level new construction community here in Tradition. So if you're looking for one of the more affordable ways to build a brand new home here in Port St. Lucie in a master plan community, this is going to be it. With modern designs, solid amenities, and prices that start lower compared to other neighborhoods in Tradition, Cadence is going to be the best choice for buyers who want value without sacrificing location and lifestyle. Okay, here we are in the community, and now let's cover the HOA fees. The HOA fees here at Cadence run around $350 to $380, and that depends on the size of lot that you buy. That's going to cover your internet, your cable, your home security, plus all the common area landscaping and irrigation, and of course all of the amenities, as well as personal landscaping and irrigation on your personal lot as well. Compared to paying for those services separately, it's actually a very fair price. You'll also have a CDD here since Cadence is a part of Tradition. The CDD is typically rolled into your property taxes, and typically it's right around $960 to $1,200 a year here in Tradition. So roughly another $100 a month on average. The amenities here are designed for that Florida lifestyle. You're going to have that resort style pool with cabanas and a clubhouse. You're going to have walking trails, grilling areas, and family events that happened all the times here in Port St. Lucie, like movie nights and food truck Fridays. And when phase 2 comes around, it's adding another amenity center, so it's really only going to get better. Now, comparing that to some communities in Tradition like Kenley or Seville, Cadence is going to have more of a limited amount of amenities. However, that is exactly why the HOA is much lower here compared to Seville and Kenley, where the HOA can kind of get up to closer to $500 a month. Now, one of the strongest selling points here in Cadence is going to be 1, the construction quality, and 2, the price point. Every home here is going to be concrete block with hurricane impact windows and exterior doors. Those are standard. That's going to give you the peace of mind during storm season, and it's also going to keep your energy costs down. You're also going to get a brick paver driveway, and because Cadence is a natural gas community, you're also going to have a tankless gas water heater, a gas stove, and a gas dryer, which definitely saves you money compared to all electric setups. Okay, now let's talk about the homes here in Cadence. They have townhomes as well as single family homes. All of the townhomes are going to come in at a contemporary elevation with this kind of modern look. There are 3 models. You're going to have the Ellery, which is going to have just above 1,900 square feet. You're going to have the Dakota, and that is around 1,750 square feet. And then you're going to have the Ashton, which is right around 1,675 square feet. All of them are going to be 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathrooms, and prices start in the mid 300s for the Dakota, and for the larger Ellery model, that starts really in the low 400s. Also, they will all come with a 2-car garage as well. Cadence also has a strong lineup of single-family homes, starting with the Cadence, This is the most affordable single-family home option here in Cadence with about 1,650 square feet, 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. Pricing starts in the low 400s, which makes a great entry point to get into here in Tradition. Next is going to be the Cascades. That's going to be a 1-story home with just under 1,900 square feet. It has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and is usually priced in the mid to upper 400s. This plan is popular with buyers who want an open layout without getting too large. Next up is the Gateway, and that's going to give you a little bit more space with over 2,200 square feet. It has 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and a flex space that can be used as a study or even a 4th bedroom if you need. Pricing for this one typically lands in the high 400s to low 500s. The Capital Reef stretches out even more. That offers 2,500 square feet of living space, 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. This model is typically priced in the mid 5s to low 6s. However, it does give you a lot of room for your money. Now, if you want the most space on a single-story home here in Cadence, the Biscane Bay is going to deliver 2,750 square feet with 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. Pricing for this model is generally in the mid to upper 500s, making it a strong option for those who need a larger household but prefer 1 story. And finally, for those who need the most room, there are 2-story models available as well. The Sarendoa has 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and a flex space, while the Mount Rainier is going to be the largest home here in Cadence, and that is over 3,000 square feet of living space. That floor plan also comes with a 3-car garage, which is a rare find here in Tradition, and pricing for that model starts in the mid 600s. And speaking of price, lot premiums here. If you want a lot on the water, plan to budget another $30,000 to $50,000 if you want a lakefront view. Now, preserve view lots are coming in phase 2, and they are going to be less expensive, and they are going to give you a little bit more privacy. But just remember that base prices do not include design packages or upgrades or lot premiums either. The good news is that Mattamy uses a spec style building approach, meaning you pick from curated design packages rather than customizing every single detail. That's where you're going to save a little bit of the money. Another silver lining to that is you're not going to really build from scratch in this community. You can if you want, but there are going to be plenty of quick move-in homes that are already built and ready to move in. Now, if you do want to build from scratch, the timeline is usually 7 to 9 months. That's what they're currently quoting if you build from scratch. But if you need something right now, there are plenty of quick move-in homes that are available right now that are 1 month, 2 month, 3 month away from completion, or they're already ready to be moved into right now. That's one big misconception of building new construction is a lot of times people think they'll have to wait 9 or 12 months. And I would say actually most times when people are building new construction, they aren't buying the home from dirt. And oftentimes it only takes a few months until you can close on your home. So if you are looking to buy here in the community, the deposits are roughly 5 to 10%. It's very minimal. And right now, the incentives in this community are very strong. Mattamy home builders are frequently giving out closing cost credits and special interest rate buydowns if you use their preferred lenders. And at times, buyers in this community have been able to secure rates as low as 4.99%, even when the national average is right around 7%. That kind of incentive can save you hundreds of dollars each month. And that is really what makes new construction so much more affordable and appetizing compared to resale options. Now, let's talk about monthly costs. You're going to have your mortgage, you're going to have your property taxes with that CDD included, and you're going to have your HOA fees, and you can't forget about insurance. Insurance on a new construction home here in Port St. Lucie is going to be fairly reasonable if it's new construction. On a $450,000 home, insurance might be $1,500 to $2,000 a year. And because you have new construction, you have impact windows, you have an energy efficient roof and energy efficient windows, your long-term maintenance costs and energy costs are going to be quite a bit lower as well. So who is the Cadence community good for? Well, I think if you're a young family, you'll love the community events, you're going to like the pool, you're going to love the safe gated environment. And if you're a retiree or snowbird, the townhomes might offer that easy lock and leave convenience if you only want to spend a few months of the year down here. And if you're a first-time homebuyer, Cadence is going to give you one of the strongest values here in Tradition. You're going to get a modern, durable home, and you're going to get bundled amenities, so you don't have to pay for each thing separately. The only people I wouldn't recommend this community to are going to be buyers who want large acreages, no HOA rules, or maybe space for RV and boats. For that, you're going to want to look in non-HOA areas in Port St. Lucie, like River Park, or areas like Torino Parkway. So to wrap it up, Cadence at Tradition gonna deliver a lot for the price. You're gonna get a nice concrete block, brand new home with impact windows, natural gas, modern design packages, and bundled services like internet and cable built right into your HOA. You will pay a CDD, but it is manageable and it does go towards making the community look immaculate. And the incentives here in the community can make your monthly payment surprisingly affordable. With phase 2 underway and Tradition continuing to grow, the long-term outlook for this community is very strong. So if you would like to see Cadence here in person, do a walkthrough of some of the models, or just get a clear cost breakdown of what it's going to cost to live here in the community, I'd love to help you figure that out. I'll help you figure out if Cadence is the right fit for you or if another Tradition community may work a little better. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you find this video helpful or if you found any of my videos helpful, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. It helps me out immensely and I'd greatly appreciate it. With that being said, everyone, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.